What's going on, y'all? Welcome back. Now, I don't want to hear y'all say it. I see the hair. I understand. There was a costume party today. I went as, could you guess it, Ted Lasso. I just shaved my mustache. I was wearing a little visor all day and some aviators, so my hair is messy. I don't want to hear it. I'll delete the channel if y'all comment too many things about it. I promise. But anyway, let's get into the video today. Now, I don't even want to hear y'all talk about it. I see the hair. I know it looks crazy. There was a costume contest today at work. And could you guess? I went as Ted Lasso. I know the coach went as Ted Lasso. How funny! I had a mustache. I just shaved it. I was wearing a visor all day, so my hair's a little crazy. I don't want to hear none of y'all talk about it, or I'm deleting the YouTube channel. I guess you guys probably wouldn't care that much, but you know what? I'd do it, and it would hurt my feelings, so don't do it. Anyway, welcome back to 2K. I got a fun little challenge for y'all today. So people are always talking about the value of adding youth to your team and developing it, but I feel like in today's game, people have forgotten how important it is to have good vets on the roster. So as you can see, we've only got vets on the roster, more specifically the 15 oldest players here in 2K. The idea is if you get enough old heads together that are no nonsense dudes that just come here to hoop, can we win a championship? The good news is one of the best players in basketball is the oldest guy in basketball, in LeBron James this year, and they still have Haslam on the team, or in 2K. So I was like, all right, Haslam can be on the team, right? But we want to see if we can construct a scheme to get these boys here to a championship, or more so, just how far can they go with them old brittle knees that they got. So this is a fantasy drafted league and everything, so all the rosters are completely random. I just moved all the oldest players onto my roster, and funny enough, most of them were just in free agency, so it wasn't too hard to acquire all of them. But just looking at I assume this is a 9-man rotation. Yeah. This is the lineup that they suggest we put out there. We got CP, Wesley Matthews, LeBron, Al Horford, Taj Gibson. It looks like, and then we got Conley, Lowry, Jeff Green, PJ Tucker, Rudy Gay. We have a big man problem on this team. There are not enough. And that kind of makes sense, right? Like the older, bigger dudes don't necessarily make it on the team, right? Or I should say, make it in the league necessarily as long, right? Those bigger bodies, they have a hard time keeping up. Out of curiosity, who's the oldest guys left? Ooh, like JaVale McGee would be so clutch for this team, but we got to make it work with what we have. So we'll figure out a way to make it work. So my instincts tell me shorter rotation because we don't have as many quality players, but these are also older people, right? And they are going to fatigue much, much quicker. So figuring out a way to be really efficient with this team, and most likely a very half-court offense, is something that we need to think about how we're going to do, like offensive focus, right? Like we probably going to want to be shooters, right? Like we're not going to be too dominant anywhere else. And I feel like we got a couple shooters, right? That's the one thing, or the one skill I should say, that kind of ages a little bit better. Offensive tempo, let's say patient. We going to be very patient. Offensive rebounding. No, I think we want to get back. Yeah, we want to limit transition. That's not our game right now. Defensive focus, limit perimeter shots. I'd probably say protect the paint low key. Just because we don't have any like size on the team. Defensive aggression, neutral. We could play with that old man strength. I think that could be fun. Play physical, some crash, others run in transition, crash defensive glass. Yeah, we can't be giving up second shots to anybody. We don't have like enough scorers on this team. I mean, after LeBron James, who's getting buckets for us? Like CP's the next best player, but is he really going to score that many points for us? I don't know. Like, I'm going to need a dude like Lowry to go get some buckets. Like, maybe Jeff Green or something. Oh, Lord. Okay. This is going to be tough to figure out. So I was thinking we were going to be a better shooting team than we were, but Al Horford is our best shooter, which his shooting stats are a lot better than I would have anticipated. But then it goes to PJ Tucker, 83. Mike Conley, I feel like they did a little dirty down in 82. Chris Paul, like these are okay shooters and everything, right? And then it drops off pretty significantly. So like Wesley Matthews is like, if he can't shoot, I'm not really sure what he's gonna do out there for us. And there's not really a player that we can slide in to make that any better. So we gotta find a way to get buckets on this team outside LeBron James scoring 40 points a game at damn near 40 years old. Okay, so I just went and messed with the lineups a little bit to try and put together something that made a little bit more sense. So Al's going to start at the center. I moved Taj Gibson to just be the backup big. Just we don't have anybody else, so he's got to play the backup big role. I took a look to see if it was worth putting Rudy Gay on the court. I don't necessarily think so. And the rest of these guys aren't good for much else at this point. Like even Dragic's like not a good enough shooter to warrant putting him out on the court. So we're gonna run with Chris Paul. We moved PJ Tucker up to try and up the defensive prowess a bit, if you will, because like we've got a good defender here, we've got a solid defender here, we got a good defender here, we got good defense here. Perimeter defense is like so we've got defensive players out here, and we've got at least like somewhat of a shooting backcourt coming off the bench. So that's the nine we're gonna roll with, and I'm gonna try to mess with some tendencies now to see where we should be focusing guys. The first thing to look at is LeBron, you just shoot whenever you got to shoot, my guy. CP's gonna have to shoot a little bit more, I guess. Who else are we really gonna want shooting? Like Wesley Matthews has probably got to be pulling a little bit, right? Like, bro, you start and you gotta have somewhat of a trigger on you. So hopefully he doesn't even have any badges or anything, man. Oh no. Looking at like the rest of them, like PJ Tucker, like you at least got to have some like 3-point shooting tendency, so we're gonna have to bump you up a little bit. Bench guys, oopsies, where'd I go? So yeah, like Conley is gonna have to be like a pretty frequent shooter off the bench, along with Lowry. So like that's kind of where our shots are gonna come from. Touches are gonna be what they're gonna be. I'm not too worried about that. Let's mess with some of these other tendencies here. All right, so I lowered a lot of the shot close tendencies. I'm going to lower a lot of the shot mid-range tendencies as well. They're not going to be zeros. They're going to be like 5 to 10. I don't want our guys taking shots that require like some effort that aren't worth as much, right? Like let's do the math about it, right? Like we can exert a lot less energy by staying outside of the 3-point arc and get a lot more value than exerting like a little bit for 2 points, right? Even though we might be effective there, really Chris Paul's the only one that I would say could warrant being a mid-range shooter in this, but I don't think that's worth it. I'd rather just up the 3-point tendency and go from there. So I'm just kind of going through now and messing with 3-point tendencies. Guys like Al Horford, PJ Tucker, Chris Paul, they're the ones getting a lot of the shots up. Like I'm taking all of Taj Gibson's 3-point capabilities away because I promise you he's not actually going to make any. So we want to keep those lower. Like a guy like Jeff Green, it's got to be really low as well. He's just gonna have to be a get to the basket, be Uncle Jeff, just be old man Ross strength kind of player. All right, so I think we have our tendency set for our old men here. So I guess it's time to get simulate and get the wheelchairs out and fill up them ice baths. Let's see where they end up. Alrighty, so we're at New Year's right now, and guys, the old men are doing better than I would have thought. I'm not really sure what I expect to come out of this. I'm more so just curious to see how does 2K value these older guys in the league. But let's take a look at like who's doing what for us, and it all starts with it's really nice to have LeBron James. That makes a lot of things easier. 32 points, 11 rebounds, 6.5 assists. Boy, who are you passing it to? Shout out Chris Paul, turning back the hands of time himself, getting us 20 and 8. Absolutely love it. Turnovers are a little bit high, but that's okay. Then we have our dynamic point guard duo coming off the bench of Kyle Lowry and Mike Conley, each getting us double-figure scoring here. That's really good to see. That's kind of where I figured it would be after that. Okay, glad to see PJ Tucker doing some good things. He's shooting well. Where's the 3-point percentage? 41%. I love it. 34 there, 34 there. I kind of would have thought yours would be a little bit better. How many are we taking a game? 6 as well. 34% from here. Taking 5 attempts a game, hitting 37. LeBron, damn, I turned your tendency down quite a bit. That boy chucking, though. Chris Paul's shooting well. Okay, so this is an area of an improvement from Wesley Matthews. Yeah, we're going to turn down his frequency a little bit because we are not hitting that clip. You're basically just out there to play some defense, Wesley. Al Horford, he's shooting 32% only. I'd sure like that to be better, but I don't really know what else to do. He's just not shooting well at all. Yeah, Al Horford's kind of playing bad. But we need tall bodies out there. So you know what? He's going to keep playing. Jeff Green is someone I thought would be a little bit higher up in the scoring as well. Not shooting much at all. That's kind of what we figured. So that's fine. And Taj Gibson's here to grab rebounds, essentially. You know, is what it is. So yeah, let's go mess with a couple tendencies and then we'll get back to it. I don't think the NBA is ready to play this slow old man style of basketball that we're playing. Look at this. The wins just keep coming. Give me another win. Give me another win. Whenever I say something, we still did it. We're rolling right now. But yeah, I don't think the league is ready for our slow old man style of basketball. No, I don't need to see the All-Stars. But like we are winning games right now. Oh, we finally get a loss in a high scoring affair too. We didn't do a good job of slowing it down. Nope, don't need to make any trades or anything like that, but you say this is something I'd be curious about, right? So many basketball players nowadays are so dependent on their ability to get up and down the court, right? The fast break, the quicker pace of the game in general is where a lot of them developed their skills, at least the younger ones, right? So do they just not know what to do when we're just kind of walking the ball up the court using all 24 seconds, having some nice fundamentals, passing the ball around the court? It's tough to say, but hey, let's keep on simulating through and see where we end up. Come on, y'all. Let's end this year out strong. Look at us, 56-21. I don't know exactly where that places us, but that's a heck of a record. We may have spent a fortune on physical therapy and ice this year, but it was all worth it because we're 60-22, and LeBron is winning another MVP. Ooh, boy. Hey, we said put us on your back, King. That's what he did. Brandon Miller won Rookie of the Year, not Wembanyama. Very interesting. Fred VanVleet, 6-man. Giannis, doesn't really matter. Shout out to Naz Reid. Love Naz Reid. Shea. That's us right there. Number 1 in the conference with the OGs on the team. Oh, is that me? LaShawn Samuels. Oh, that's me, huh? Okay, fair enough. Golden State Warriors. You have anybody else do it? No. Golden State Warriors. LeBron. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. We definitely wouldn't have anybody on the all-rookie team. So we can simulate the play-in, and let's see who we got round 1 here. Round 1, they got Jalen Brunson, Austin Reeves, Lauri Markkanen, a guy that could have possibly made this team, and Kevin Love, and Bobby Portis. All right, so overalls-wise, they're a lot better than us, huh? So we're going to have to take a look at the rotation and see what we can or can't do to make adjustments. All right, so we gave some more minutes to like our starters and then like Mike Conley. And we took some away from some of the bench guys because I don't think I can really shrink the rotation much more than this just because they literally don't have the stamina to play through that game. So I have to at least keep playing the 9. As far as matchups go, though, with this team, I think we match up just fine. So I think I'm ready to go just right into it. So yeah, let's simulate through the game. Taking an L. I really don't want to end it right here. I want to see this team go somewhere. Here we go. If we have to jump into a game, we will as well. Come on, let's simulate it with Simcast. Let's go. Come on, let's put them away here. No, come on, keep it close, keep it close, keep it close. Yeah, take that lead. Look at us slowing the pace down. They can't keep up with our slow pace. On to the next round. The old men. See, look at this. Were we the first team to make it past? See, like we're the vets. We've been here before. All these guys been here, done that, right? They know how to take care of business in the playoffs. That's what I'm talking about. So now who do we got? Colin Sexton, DeAnthony Melton, Kawhi Leonard, Aaron Gordon, and Vucevic. This is a more veteran team. So this makes me a little bit more nervous. I don't think we need to change any of the minutes. I'm looking at the matchups here. We actually match up pretty well with them. So, yeah, no, it's actually pretty perfect. So, I like our odds here. Let's simulate through these. Let's give us game 1. That's what I'm talking about. See, the old men know how to come out and just get the job done. They know they got to keep home court advantage. Like, they don't play any of these games. Like, they know that they're supposed to be here. They know that they're supposed to be here. Come on. Let's go into this one. Let's take care of business right away. Send them boys packing. Right? We're trying to get back on our couch, drink some wine, put our feet up. Oh, yeah, and that's what we're about to do. We going home early. We got the job done right away. That's what I'm talking about. I'm actually really surprised we've made it this far. I'm not going to lie. Like, yes, we have LeBron, and Chris Paul's good, but, like, the rest of the team ain't that good. Okay, so this is where it gets interesting now. Jose Alvarado, Jaylen Brown, Jaden McDaniels, Jaren Jackson Jr., and Steven Adams. Oh, boy. Okay, so Adams, I'm not too worried about. Jaren Jackson being guarded by PJ Tucker. I guess having PJ Tucker, who sits mostly out on the perimeter for offense, is probably okay. That hopefully takes Jaren Jackson Jr. out of the paint. Jaden McDaniels on LeBron sucks. I don't want Jaden McDaniels anywhere near him. Jaylen Brown being guarded by Wesley Matthews. That's a tough matchup. And Chris Paul is going to be guarded by Alvarado. Um, Hell, we're gonna jump right into this one as well and see if we can. Okay, they get one early. Well, we came right back though. We got vets. I told y'all, it's the vets. And you know what? Let's just start simming with these with Simcast as well. I haven't messed with any of the sliders. I promise you for nothing. Like, we might just be like winning games right now. This one looks a little bit closer. Oh no, we're pulled away. Right? Yeah, 3-1 with the old men. Let's take a look at playoff statistics really quick. Who's doing what for us? 34 points a game, 19 here, getting 7 assists from both. That's just fundamental basketball. We got 39 years of age for both of them. We're just getting it done with these old fellas. I know they're tired, but hey, we're getting it done. It's a good thing I didn't put injuries on for this though. If I would have put injuries on, this would have gone absolutely nowhere. I can guarantee you that. But let's simulate with Simcast one more time. If there's one to jump into, like, I'm here for it, but I don't see it happening right now. This one's a little more back and forth. It's a little more back and forth. Come on, where we at? 99, 96? Oh, we're jumping in. Get me in this game. Down 3. It's time to put them to sleep. We don't need them getting anything else off on us. Come on now. We're just trying to go to the finals. LeBron wouldn't be playing right now if he wasn't competing for finals. That's what he said in real life. They got Gallinari in the game, another guy that could be low-key here. Jaren Jackson, we got the closeout. We're off. Ooh, I ain't been playing 2K like this. Give it to Bron. Who else but Bron? Who else but Bron? Can I get a foul, please? These are the OGs out here. Like, y'all got to give them a call. All right. Horford is sagging off. Do they really want to run it through Gallo? Is this y'all's plan? See, the vets would realize that that's not the way to go about it. Get off me. You're little. Oh, I can't get that. I've got 32, 9, and 10 as LeBron. Okay. All right, so Brogdon. Let's make these throws. Yep. Old men out here being fundamental. We ain't going to miss no throws. But if you don't get Brogdon behind that line, I get another free throw. That's the rules. Back in my day, you couldn't do that. See, that's our whole team's energy right there. We're here. We're here. Don't let him get it off. Okay, we all good. Shoot it. Shoot it. I hope you do. All right, what y'all doing now? Trying to. Ooh, Jaylen Brown got the shot off. I hate that for us. Okay. Do we want somebody in not named Wesley Matthews is the question. Probably. I'd probably rather have like a Mike Conley in or something. Ooh. Oh, I made such a bad pass. I thought I was going to be able to slip that through. We're there. We're there. Oh, let me get it. Let me get it. Oh, foul out for Wesley Matthews. I presume Mike Conley just came in. George Hill. Oh, Lord. Oh, no. No, can we not? Okay, they put in Conley for us, apparently. Gotta get a stop. Gotta get a stop. What are we doing here? What the? Foul out replacement? On who? Who fouled out? Where was the foul? What was the call? On me? What? I closed out! Oh, can I get a 5 seconds, please? Oh, man. Even he was dribbling with his left hand, too. Come on. Trick one of these for me. Trick one of these for me. All right, it wasn't interesting. He did not, in fact, trick that free throw, and we lost. It's all good. It doesn't matter. We're playing against good teams, right? At the end of the day, they out-talent us, but we're working hard. We're hopping right back into the Simcast, and we're going again. All righty. They've got the lead early, it looks like, but we're keeping it real close. This might be another one I get to jump into. It's another low-scoring affair. Let's jump in. But we got the lead this time. That's what I'm talking about. I don't got to play from behind. All right, and we're playing spoiler, too. It's at Portland. We got Dodo in the game. Come on. Where are we going? Where are we going with it? Ooh, Bron, get that board. All right, what do we got? What do we got? Looking around, looking around. Come here, PJ. I need you to set that screen on the other side, big dog. Oh, yeah. LeBron. Ugh! Old men. They still got that old man strength. That's what I'm talking about. All right, we got to play some defense now. We're about to go to the finals. We can do this. We're getting CP3 his ring, too. That's the other thing we doing. Get off me. Oh, he said get off me. We're supposed to be the old strong men. Come on now. All right, what do I want to try and get right here? If I could get a pick and pop going so that Jaren Jackson can't just follow me to the rim, that would be wonderful. I paused because there was a bunch of sirens going by my apartment. That's city life for you, man. That's what it is. All right, so Jaren Jackson can shoot a little bit, but he tricked it there. Let's go. We got 2 point guards in the game, so we can run with either. Snatch. Ooh. It's Chris. Ooh. PJ. Let's run something out of here. Come on. Get that action for Bron. I see you, Bron. I see you, Bron. Get off me. See, we got those intangibles up here. We got the smarts. They've ran these plays 1,000 times. Probably million at this point, low-key. All right, let's get a stop. We just gonna play smart basketball. Hands up, no fouls. We know not to foul. Oh, all y'all's pops would be so proud watching us play basketball right now. This is the way basketball was supposed to be played. It's back in our day, right? And see, now we don't need to get a shot up. We don't need to get a shot up. All right, here we go. Bron. Oh, why did he cock it back, though? That's not what I needed. Shoot it. Oh, good defense. Good defense. We're old and wise. Oh, they fouled. All right, cut to the end. We definitely won this game. And just like that, y'all, we off to the finals. See, I didn't need to sim to end. I didn't need to do none of that. We just came out here, took care of business. Yep. And look at that. CP3 going to his second finals ever. LeBron going to like his 8,000th. Man, all right, look at them OGs up there. That's a lot of old knees over there. And we got the Philadelphia 76ers in the finals here with Trae Young, Anthony Simons, Brandon Ingram, Marvin Bagley, Clint Capella, a very young group of guys, and then Clint Capella. What a different team that we're going against. They got anybody else that interesting, like coming off the bench or anything that I should be like game planning for? Kevin Huerter. Pretty solid. Jordan Nwora, Davion Mitchell. Interesting. Now, these teams were capable of making trades throughout the year if they wanted to or anything, but this isn't the scariest team I've ever seen. So, you know what? We're going to go right in, right? Give us game 1. Give me game 2. Ooh, come on now. Give me game 3. Simulate with SimCast. Let me see this real quick. Give us that lead. Give us that lead. I think these old men about to walk home with a new ring. Look at that. I'm actually shocked. I'm actually shocked. Well, shout out LeBron James. Shout out all the old dudes out there. This should let you all know your team needs to have like 1 or 2 like just OGs on the team. Like maybe they don't get burned or anything. Maybe they do. There's few that do, but they're important to the team. But yeah, hey, I'm actually surprised. I came in fully expecting to lose this one. So hey, you know what? Good coaching wins at the end of the day. We played slow basketball. We played to our strengths, and we got it done. But hey, thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciated it as always. If you guys could leave a like and a comment, I'd really appreciate it. It means a lot. But yeah, always appreciate all the love and hope you all have a good one. Thanks so much.